So my name is Gooby here, and we're just going to be playing Shaq-Fu, the greatest SNES game out there, clearly. Right here, I'm just going to be showing some options here before we begin, just for verification. So I am playing on easy, and I'm going to have the audio off. That actually saves 30 seconds in the run, so if you hear no game audio, that's intended. So that's supposed to be in the game. It's whatever reason it saves load times. So we're gonna have our game speed fast because why wouldn't you? This is a speed run, and yeah, got my controls set up. So we're just gonna go straight into this in 3, 2, 1, go. All right. So Shaq enters the second world. There's a whole story. You don't need to worry about it. It doesn't make any sense. But there is Pepsi Man in it, so you know, that's always a nice touch. And this whole run is going to consist of this one command, called the Shaq Hurricane. You do it by forward, back, forward, and then punch. We got some really bad AI luck. Wow, there we go. And this is your run. This is about 10 minutes of this, so. And Shaq dances. The very important Shaq dance. So ideally what we want the AI to do is we want them to get right up close to us and crouch, because that way they would stop the end lag from our Shaq Hurricanes here. Fortunately, it's not great RNG in the beginning, but that's okay. Not a huge deal. Alright, going on to our second fight here. Careful, Prince. You might hurt yourself with those swords. My swords will make you think twice about that comment. The dialogue in this game is just riveting. I love it. It is going to lag a little bit here, usually the game. There's too much Shaq going on screen. Then the SNES can only process so much Shaquille O'Neal at a time. It's a hard limit. That Nintendo programmed you can only have one Shaquille O'Neal unit in your game at max. Proven facts about Nintendo 101. So more just about the Shaq Hurricane that we're doing. You might see the Shaq Hurricane stutter a little bit when it gets about halfway across the screen. If I do another Shaq Hurricane before it gets about halfway across the screen, my first Shaq Hurricane will just despawn, so I have to be careful about that. Because this game is amazingly programmed, it has no issues whatsoever. Alright, coming into our third fight here. This guy's being pretty nice so far, which is pretty nice. Some more info just about Shaq-Fu here. So, Shaq-Fu, in case you aren't aware, is on a ridiculous number of platforms. So, I'm playing on the SNES version, but it's also a Genesis version, a Game Gear version. Oh geez, this is interesting. I've never had this happen before. I've never had him... Can we get a... That's never happened before. I've never seen him ever do this, where he gets on the left side or jump over me. Wow. There we go. That throws things off a little. Okay. Spam it in chat. That's never happened before. Okay, where was I? Right, so Shaq-Fu is on a surprising number of platforms. So there's SNES, Game Gear, Game Boy, Genesis, and the Amiga even. So, and all the runs are kind of different from each other on each platform, interestingly enough. So on SNES one, oh yeah, she got too close, so my Shaq Hurricane started to clip through her. I'm getting really bad luck here. Wow. This is really bad. This is really bad luck. Jeez. Will you stop? Please? There. Okay. So in the SNES version, you primarily use the Shaq Hurricane, but in other runs, like the Game Boy or Genesis version, you'll mostly be using roundhouse kicks and whatnot. If you're interested in watching those runs, you can head on over to the Shaq-Fu leaderboards at speedrun.com. Our background is of Shaq dancing on all the leaderboards. It's amazing. I highly recommend it.
Do we have time for one quick donation?
Yes, we do.
All right, thank you so much, Tempest Mask, for that $1, saying, hey, Gooby 910. Believe in the power of dignity to bless this friend, my friend, Shaq-Fu.
910. Thank you, Tempest. Appreciate it. That's an inside joke with us. Alright, we're coming into our last two fights here. So just more info about Shaq-Fu while we're near the end of this run. For one, if you look at Shaq's jersey, it's Team Shaq, which I love. Shaq is the team here. And then originally, from my understanding, is Shaq-Fu was originally going to be a basketball game, but Shaq is a fan of Mortal Kombat, and so he wanted it to be a fighting game instead. So mid-development, it changed to a fighting game. So there you go, learn something new every day. It has different developers for each version that I mentioned earlier. With the same publisher, so it's interesting enough. Alright. There we go. So this is our final fight here, Set Raw. It's pretty scary. We're coming into Halloween here. It's a pretty scary fight, the mummy. Set Raw can be kind of a troll. He usually likes to jump over us, and oh, he's being really nice right now. Yeah, that was really, really nice Set Raw. Alright, so the time will be at the end of this fight here, and I'll let you know when. Wow, that's like super optimal Set Raw. Wow, that's exactly what I wanted to do. And oop. And time. And there it is, Set Raw is defeated. And we get celebrate with the Shaq dance. Keep doing the Shaq dance. Do your Shaq dance at home, everyone. It is Shaq dance hours. And of course, we've got to engrave Game Over Cancer here into Shaq-Fu, and it will stay there until the next time I turn off my Super Nintendo, because this game doesn't have a save battery. So there you go, you got to enjoy it. Enjoy it until then. Thanks, Shaq. I am Nezu. You just saved my life. We don't know who Nezu is, we just saved his life. Sorry I'm late, boys. Just say I had to fight some traffic to get here. There it is, Team Shaq. Oh no, not you again. I hope you could play hoops better than you could fight, Beast. So, Beast traveled to an interdimensional time portal to play Shaq in a charity basketball game. Speaking of charity, please support the Canadian Cancer Society. Definitely the cause for this event. It helped support cancer research. Whatnot, very great cause. And that is all I've got for this game, so just shoutouts if you're interested in this game. You can join the Shaq-Fu Discord, or you can find us on speedrun.com by searching for Shaq-Fu. And if you want to join the fighting game speedrunning community, you can search for Speedy Fists on speedrun.com and join it from there.